the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi Gemini, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. I've already meditated on your energy as always and pre-shuffled the decks we're using today. I'm just removing the bottom two and we'll bring them back towards the end of the reading. For now, let's go ahead and get started. Just as a reminder, this is a general reading, and so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards fall into place and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. And it looks like your very first card is ready here for you. King of Cups. Content, fulfillment, satisfaction at an emotional level in all areas of your life is being predicted when the King of Cups falls into place as your very first card. I love it. I love that for you. Wow. I feel, okay. I think this has to do with the full moon coming up in Pisces, September 1st or 2nd, depending on where you live in the world. Temperance in reverse. The full moon will perhaps bring in some clarity and a deeper understanding as to the situation and just understanding it from a different point of view. Okay. It is possible that the full moon will bring in certain emotions that you may have suppressed in the past, but it looks as though with the King of Cups as your first card out, you will be able to handle that emotional uncertainty, you can call it, a little bit of imbalance that may kind of flow in a really, really good way. When the Temperance card falls in reverse, it's just about learning something from your past. So it could be a past memory, like I mentioned, that you may have suppressed, repressed, emotional, any situation that may have happened up until now, Gemini, which you did not show your emotions to words. The full moon will be the time period, a week before, a week after, where letting yourself and allowing yourself to feel those things will help you move past that particular event. 8 of Wands. So everything is going to change after this time period. There is a great opening for some major opportunities coming up in your life. Justice card is here as well to complement the reading. I feel like with the Justice card going into late September all the way into October is when you see more of those opportunities come in. Prior to that, it is also it is very much about taking in what the full moon has to offer. And the full moon in Pisces, it'll be 10 degrees of Pisces, will be offering you a return of emotional balance within. But it can only come from a place of having addressed it. If you do not address it, you will not be able to move past it, right? Sometimes we have to allow ourselves to dig deep within, our own shadows, our own thoughts, our fears, our doubts, our worries, and address them with a very reasonable, logical mind, which is what the Justice card is doing here for us. The Justice card is asking you to use reason, logic, facts, to help understand the situation. But the Pisces full moon is also encouraging you to embrace your emotions towards this particular situation, whatever it may be for you, in order to reach resolution and to move forward from it. The double-edged sword of the Justice card indicates that you have to use what you can to cut through the truth. And from there, you will then be able to deal with matters in a very wholesome fashion. Okay? But that full moon is going to be very revealing, I feel. A lot will be coming out. Listen to what people have to say as well. You may also be hearing some sort of decisions from people if you were waiting on that. Let's get some more cards to understand this a bit better, okay? Judgment, yeah, definitely. It's just saying that you will be hearing back, as I was mentioning earlier, but the judgment can also come from the universe. It can also be that someone is asking you to make a decision, to make a final call in regards to something or another. And having said that, it could be also in the area of professional matters here for you. It can also be in the area of your relationships here. But there may be, because the Nine of Pentacles fell in reverse here, there is a possibility of certain disputes kind of coming up during this time. And a second look at your finances is not going to hurt right now. Okay? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles overturned, like falling into reverse, is can predict a difficult financial situation, but I feel like you'll be able to handle it really well. It looks like, yeah, Ten of Swords and the Magician. You have the resources you need in order to overcome any difficult situations and bring it to an end. Ten of Swords indicates that there is an ending to, you know, a period which may have lasted longer than you wanted. But now that it's ending, the Magician is also saying that you have what you need to get past it. Okay, if you need the right group of people, the friends, the contacts, you have it. If you need money, you have it. If you need to be able to think clearly and escape negative emotion, negative thoughts, you have it. You have all the wisdom you need to move forward and to move past any blockages, anything that may be stopping you or holding you back. Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. You are going to have to sort and filter out what people may be holding back from you. They might not be telling you 100%. They might just not be 100% with you, and that will require you to kind of sift and sort. Okay? Scorpio had a similar reading as well. You may want to check out your rising and moon sign as well to gain a greater depth into your reading. The good news is that there is the Ace of Wands here in your reading, and that indicates that you have the power to overcome any obstacle, any difficulty, any hurdle that may come up. Even if that means that people may not be fully honest with you, this is not the time to turn your back on them. This is, although you may be tempted to do so, it's a time to confront, to embrace, to move forward. Ace of Wands holds within it potential that your future holds for you, that your life holds for you. There is significant change, but it does come from embracing the initial emotional feelings that it's hard to put into words. It's about how you're feeling, and it comes from embracing how you feel about a situation, even if it hurts. It's not fun. No one likes doing that, but sometimes you have to have that important conversation and then move forward. Okay, so let's clarify. I feel like we should clarify the Ace of Wands and try to bring in some more positive energy and positive messages into the reading, as well as the Magician, because the Magician appears to be holding almost like a meter stick. It looks like, it's not a wand, it's like a meter stick. And it's almost like indicating that in order to move forward, you'll have to make very precise and concise decisions and then move forward. And you can bring everything into order. Look at that clarifying card. We have the King of Swords. That's your energy, Gemini. Being an air sign, this is indicating that you will have to be the one to put things into order. This is the time to make your to-do list. This is the time to clarify your thoughts. This is the time to clarify the facts. If you are doubting anything or any person, this is the time to confront them and make things right. So it's all about to-do lists. It's all about confrontation, emotional, factual, whatever it may be, but that will really help push things forward for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at under the deck, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like this dreamy energy where, you know, it's almost It's interesting, you're wondering how to move forward, but you're not 100% sure as to what the best way to move forward is. But it looks like you will have to make that decision. The Judgment card did come up earlier, and the Five of Wands indicates that it's not the most easiest of decisions, but you are going to have to make it, and it will completely depend on you and how you understand the situation and what you have to offer to the situation almost, and how it can help you in return. Okay, so you're just sitting down, making that to-do list or making that pros and cons list is a great way to help overcome the harder, the difficult part of the situation. With the Justice card, the other thing is it's about looking at things from a Libra perspective. So take in that energy that the Libra season will provide you towards the end of September. It can really help you kind of get more organized. Virgo season is already kickstarting you in a way so as to make you, clear the clutter, and, just allowing it for a more swifter sifting and sorting action within your mind, within your home, within your group of friends, your relationships. Everything is kind of being sorted and being clarified. And as we move into the Libra season, it's all the more going to be, organized and orderly for you. So, and then it's everything else. Okay, so let's go ahead and complement this reading with a card from the universe and see what other messages are here for you. Okay, we have the dry desert and the number 31 as well. With the dry desert, it's about, dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you are on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? Well, this card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a desert, water essential for life can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is an important place to find what's truly, truly right for you, Gemini. Let's add some uplifting affirmations to the already done reading and see what we have here for you, okay? Sanctuary. Let's go ahead and take a look at this beautiful card. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. So even the messages within this card are similar to what we have seen so far. So the message is cut clear. It is about solitude. It is about simplifying, organizing, clearing, and digging deeper to understand the pros and cons of the situation and, getting past it, but doing that detective work yourself. All right, so sanctuary. Today I realize deeply that this present moment is all I really have, and that the now is my sanctuary. It has all the magic and happiness that I need. I let go of the past, for I am not there. I let go of the future, for it has not happened yet. I look within and find the peace and joy I seek in this divine moment, and I will flourish. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this has helped in one way or another. If you require further clarification or a more in-depth message based on your personal energy and aura, I recommend that you check out my website at IamPureGuidance.com and browse through. There are so many different services that I offer. I'm sure you'll find one that fits your situation the best. If you have any questions and you're unable to decide on which service will serve you best, you can always email me at pureguidancetarot@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to make a recommendation for you. Until next time, take care. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am Pure Guidance.